let's talk about business. Let's talk about starting and having more than one business and having multiple businesses and the benefits of having multiple businesses. Right now, there's a bunch of people online that don't think I'm a good businessman because I publicly created the Kill Switch Chronicles showing my time in the car rental business and how quickly I exited because the business failed. And there's a bunch of people who never started the business, don't have any money, never hired an employee, but they're like, well, he failed. He's not the businessman he claims he to be. But here's the thing that they don't say. My other business made $250,000 the next month. Now, I've had usually 2 or 3 businesses since I've been doing YouTube. There's the online course business, there's the YouTube business, and there's been publishing and other stuff. Now, one of the reasons that I was able to survive the car rental business disaster, it was a disaster. I need to put those videos back up. But I had another business that was providing cash flow. So even though the car rental business was doing about $150,000 a month, but the expenses were like $170,000 a month. It was crazy. People were wrecking cars, people were damaging cars, it was stuff. So I was able to use the money that was made from the car rental business to kind of manage that. But my income, notice what happened. Notice what happened after the car rental business failed. What did I do? Let me show you what I did. This is what I did after the car rental business failed. I bought a brand new fucking Porsche. Proof is in the receipts. That's the car that I bought after the car rental business failed. Let's see. I love that picture right there. So, if I was such a bad businessman, how did I buy a $275,000 car after the car rental business failed and paid cash for it in 4 months? How did I do that? See, this is one of the biggest issues with the non-operators. That's what we're going to call this group of men who have a lot of opinions, love to post comments, love to make fun of people. But if you were to look at their bank accounts, you would be laughing your ass off because it's a negative. They have no money. They have no business. They have no skill sets. Currently, I have the YouTube business, I have an online course business, and I have the silver jewelry business. And let me go ahead and say something to this one little non-operator. You know, Glenn's jewelry business is going to fail. It's just going to be like the car rental business. I can go head to head to him. Really? You can go head to head with me? Now, the silver business is not profitable. The silver business, I've spent $15,000 setting it up, buying inventory, hiring employees, and paying payroll. Do you have $15,000 to compete? No, you don't. See, that's one of the things I love about the non-operators. They're full of opinions, but when it comes to showing a receipt, showing receipts, there are no receipts. All it is huff and puff and ooh, because that's all they can do. They might as well be a $2 cocksucking whore because that's all they can do is move their mouth. Can't make no money. Can't do it. Can't do it. Here's some more receipts. My first Porsche I ever owned. It was blue. At the dealership. Me driving it home. That's the Porsche in the garage. See, I take pictures of everything. There it is, right? There it is. Question for you non-operators who love to come on my videos and leave these little sideways slick comments. Where are your receipts? I would love to see you put your bank account up like I did. I would love to see you show proof of your works. Because see, here's the thing. I have a thesis, and this is the receipts and the proof of my thesis. How many people have you seen come on here show multiple Porsches? Multiple. Let's see. That's my second Porsche. My second one. Paid cash for it after the car rental business failed. Well, no, I bought that one. I bought that one during the car rental business. Wait a minute. You got a business that's failing, but you're out buying $100,000 cars? How's that possible? Because I'm fucking Glendon Cameron, and that's the way I motherfucking roll. See, I had one business was failing, but another business, then I ended up moving to Buckhead because I had cash flow. But see, you non-operators, all you folks who love to make fun of me because I'm glad I did the Kill Switch Chronicles. I'm glad I put that out there. I'm glad I showed people the truth because after I did the Kill Switch Chronicles, other people in the car rental space started to tell the truth. It's a horrible business. It's a terrible business, right? So this is one of the things I propose you. So you've seen me run multiple businesses. So that means I can teach you how to set up and run multiple businesses. Currently, where am I? I'm at home. I got 2 employees over there running my business while I'm at home making this video. So I got my online course business, I got my YouTube business, and I got my silver business. And probably March, I'm gonna have another business. See, this is the thing. There's a group of people who say the economy's bad, the economy's terrible, right? Where's their proof? All they have is an opinion based upon their fragileness. Oh, the price of eggs went up to $2.80. Ooh, the economy must be bad. The economy isn't bad. Let me show you, because this is going to be a video that I'm going to do Friday. I kind of started working on it today. This is, I don't know why it does that. All right, this is at the Apparel Mart. They're having an apparel show. Clothing is packed. All of these other entrepreneurs are buying clothing and stuff for their stores, right? But the economy is bad based upon folks who don't have no money, never started a business, have no receipts. All they can do is act like grown-ass men children. Ooh, Glendon had a business fail. His money business. Really? I drive a Porsche. And until I started this, I didn't work for a year and a half, but my money must be bad. See, here's the reality. Here's the reality. If you get into the beta program, and I'm going to talk about that, that is a grooming program. Remember, I'm using the word grooming because I got that appetite. Appetite. Essentially, I'm going to take you through the same process that I went through to get where I'm at. Number one, it's about money management. I don't care what anyone else tells you. As an entrepreneur, you need to have extreme money management habits. They must be extreme. Your money management habits must be extreme. You must learn how to save money. You must learn how to manage money. You must do that, right? So, one of the things that you really have to understand is business is money. And if your money management process is bad, you're going to have problems with your business. Like, once again, the silver jewelry business isn't profitable. Let's see. I can look and see if she's having a good night. And it's kind of funny. All right, so it's picked up a little bit, but I can actually see what my employee's doing. And I can kind of look and see what, all right, what's going on. I can kind of look. Now, let me explain the process of having multiple businesses. Multiple businesses allow you to survive economic storms. So the silver business is growing. We've just entered into the second month of the silver business. So I don't have really grand expectations for the silver business at the moment. I'm learning a whole lot about having a business, I'm not learning. I'm revisiting areas I've already been to before. So if you want to actually establish a holding company, now let me kind of give you the breakdown. You cannot get into the Kingdom program for under $25,000 unless you go through the beta program and prove yourself successful, or you email my assistant and you come up with a great idea and it's still going to cost you $10,000. And I keep mentioning these numbers. Everybody's like, it should be cheaper. It should be cheaper. My shit shouldn't be cheap because your fucking ass broke. Your brokenness doesn't impact me getting money. And this whole thing, he's supposed to be rich. He's always selling some stuff. Does BMW stop selling cars because they made billions? Does Porsche stop? No. But for some reason, because I'm rich, I'm supposed to sit here and just talk and give out my information for free. Said the losers of the internet, said the people who can't manage money, don't want to work 7 days a week, don't want to build shit. The losers are looking for a shortcut. And I'm here to tell you, there are no shortcuts. There's just hard work. And hard work creates opportunity for those who want the opportunity. So that's it. Let me just say it. No one will get into the Kingdom program for less than $10,000. Even if you go through the program, and let's say you go through the program, you get yourself together, and then next year you want to get in the King program, it's going to be $10,000. But here's the thing. You went through the Royal Prince program, and now you don't have a car note. You got money in the bank. You got a business that's making money. You will be glad to pay that $10,000 because you know what? The first course, which is $1,500 until Friday. Friday, the price goes up. Why is the price goes up? Like literally, I fully expect 3 to 5 people to get in this week. That's what my expectations are. Now as the price goes up, and I'm going to explain to you the whole process. The price is going to go up, and then my assistant Kayla is going to start taking sales calls. And it's going to be $2,500. We will sell more at $2,500 than we would sell at $1,500 because you have a group of people. Let's talk about groups of people. You have a group of people who are loyal followers. They work. They don't have time to watch videos all day. So by the time they see this video, they'll be like, oh, okay, that's a piece of the action that I want. So they'll come in and get in, right? So you will see me selling, and here's the math of it. At $2,500, I only have to sell 10 to make $25,000 for the month. I sell 20, I make $50,000 for the month. So I don't have to sell 1 billion of these things to make decent money. I really don't. So this is what's going to happen. It's February now. March is going to be a pivotal month. Then you're going to see April and May, you're going to see economic explosion. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people want to talk to me. Let me be really gracious here. The only way you're going to talk to me if you're a student. And if you're getting to the economic program, I'll probably do one scheduled webinar every 2 weeks where you can ask questions. And I'll pin that up once we get some students in there. So that's the only way you're going to talk to me, because let me explain to you why I didn't like doing consults. People will come up to me with these whack-ass business ideas. Businesses I just knew weren't not going to work. They was just something difficult and hard to do. And I got tired of that stuff. So my preference would be talk to you if you're keyed in onto my program. But if you've got some business and you want to talk, okay, I'll put up a receipt. You know what? People want to talk to separate people who are just curious from real business people. I'm going to make the price $5,000 for a consult. If you want to talk to me, it's going to be $5,000 in advance for the consult. And then we'll set up an appointment after you pay. That's what we'll do. Because literally, things are changing. Things are really, really changing. So if you want to make money, and if you want to get to $25,000 a month, which is $350,000 a year, you don't have to worry about the price of eggs. I'm about to do something. I'm about to go somewhere that a lot of you little wimps hate. I'm about to get personal. So you go through the Royal Prince program, right? It's next year, and you got a business, and let's say you're just doing $15,000, which is $185,000 a year, and you meet this gorgeous woman. Are you going to approach her like you did when you had no money? Oh, hell no. You're going to step with some authority. You're going to speak with some bass in your voice, and you're going to sound excited. And you want to know why? She's going to be interested because your energy has changed. You're no longer broke Barry. You're magnificent Marvin. You're marvelous Marvin. You've got something going on. You have something to bring to the table. Matter of fact, you can bring the table. So if you want to be one of those guys 12 and 24 months from now, you can go ahead and get in on this Royal Prince program, which will be hard. It's not going to be easy. You want to know why it's not going to be easy? When I went through the first version of the program, the shit was hard. Do you know how hard it was to work 7 days a week for a year? And then have one job that paid the bills and took all my second income job and threw it in the bank? You know, when I had like about 2,500, I was in the mall and I saw some stuff. And it was only like $200. I said, I can get that. And then I had to hit myself upside the head and like, no. That money's for savings. It's not for gear. It's not for expenses. And I moved on, and then I got to like $4,400 in the bank. That money saved my life when I lost my primary job. So if you want to transform, become a better man, go below and get in the Kingdom program. And I'm telling you, this is as cheap as it's going to be. And once I get my salesperson geared up and everything, it'll be $2,500 starting next week for the rest of February. Then in March, the price is going to go to $3,500. And then in April, the price is going to go to $5,000. Yep. True fucking story. So you can keep waiting, and you're just going to watch me get richer and richer and richer. And some of you are going to be like, damn, I should have got in on that. Don't be that person. Seriously, don't be that person.